Hi, Francis. We're also getting reports now about fighting just outside Damascus. There had been a local truce in place. Apparently that's been broken.
It has, and this comes down to the water supply, which is located in the Wadi Barada, the Barada Valley, which is to the west of Damascus. Damascus itself, certainly in comparison to cities like Aleppo and Hama and Homs, has been, of course, unscathed in this conflict over the past 5 years. The water supply is in rebel-held area, apparently, and there has been a truce, an understanding, because bear in mind that when we talk about rebels, we're talking about a multitude of various factions, all aligned relatively loosely along various lines. Excuse me. And the rebels in this area had a truce with the Syrian regime regarding the water supply for Damascus. Now, something seems to have gone wrong with that truce, and there are allegations, certainly from the Syrian authorities, that this water has been poisoned. It's been contaminated by diesel oil. As a result, they've cut off water themselves to Damascus, but they're also bombing this area to the west of the capital to try and come to some arrangement. We're not entirely sure if it's to bring the people back to the table to negotiate, to get back to where we were regarding this water supply, or if it is indeed a new front, a new offensive on behalf of the regime to actually take the Barada Valley to the west of the capital.
And Francis, there's still reports of fighting in and around Al-Bab. What can you tell us about that?
Well, you know, Al-Bab is one of those places which seems to go on and on. It's part of the Operation Euphrates Shield launched by the Turkish military in August to establish this secure zone south of the Turkey-Syrian border, to the south of where I'm standing at the moment. Al-Bab is some 30 kilometers to the south of that border. The area itself has been cleared over the last few weeks. This operation began in August, but Al-Bab itself is proving difficult to take. Daesh are very entrenched there. The latest figures we have, the latest news we have, is that civilians have been trying to leave Al-Bab, and we're getting reports from the Turkish military that up to 30 of them have been killed by various devices, including IEDs and mines laid around the city as they've been trying to leave. So on the one hand, you have the Turkish military supporting the Free Syrian Army, the FSA, trying to move in and around Al-Bab. And on the other hand, you have, of course, as we see so often in these conflicts, in these situations, the civilians who are caught in the crossfire, caught in the middle, some trying to leave, and some of them, we understand, not making it earlier today. Now, of course, last week, the campaign was stepped up on Al-Bab quite considerably on Wednesday and Thursday. And President Erdogan said on Friday he expected it to come to a close fairly soon. But what we have learned from situations like this, and this can be compared to Mosul in Iraq, to the east, of course, is that Daesh is very intractable. They dig in and they have all sorts of devices and mines and ditches, and it's not an easy fight at all for any military to try and prise these people away from their locations.
Francis Collings, live there from Gaziantep. Thanks so much for that.